great use to me. But I digress. Who would have thought the MDT was capable of time travel? How many stations does this group have? Where did that little girl disappear to? Only time will tell what new questions await us in this theater of the damned.
Alrighty, hello everybody. This is Arkma in the flesh, and welcome to some more zombies. So last time we played zombies, we played on Ascension, and it was essentially a test to see if my other capture card worked. It worked, but not the best.
I found a piece of the meteor.
So I went and got myself a new and better capture card. And I also finally picked myself up a webcam to use with my desktop. So I'm here now, as well as playing some HD video game that is not on my computer. Oh, they came out immediately. So we're playing zombies right now. I just wanted to give a test to see how this is working. I got all of my webcam set up. I have it cropped a little bit because its initial size is actually a little bigger than 1980 or 1920 by 1080. And then I've got the Elgato HD 60S Plus now recording the gameplay in a beautiful 1080p 60 FPS. So we're gonna play through this. I'm gonna look back at the footage. We'll see how this looks, and this should mean a return to the blind Digimon streams, which oh god, that was really loud. That have been on hiatus for a little bit. Oh my god, stop it. I keep getting yelled at by my computer. Uh-oh. I'm gonna just grenade this. I don't want to worry about that right now. Oh. Okay, I cannot hit this guy to save my life. Help. But yeah, it means a return to that, but it also means a return to Berseria, which is very exciting. And something that's just been like, the last few episodes I recorded of that were very spontaneous. It was just like, okay, let's record this, let's record that. I've tried to record the next episode, like, twice now, I think, with the old capture card, and it just was not working. So, now with this, just from what I can see from... Oh, I'm out of bullets. Just what I can see from just the picture preview on my OBS, looks good. Looks very good. And it's weird seeing myself in 60 FPS. I'm like moving around and I'm like, whoa, I can see all the frames now. I'm like a real boy. I will knife everybody here. Get as much from this double points as possible. Oh boy, I sure hope there are no zombies coming up from behind me. Ow.
Strike was weak.
Let's see if I can't get this before it runs out. Aw, just barely missed it. So today we're playing on Kino. Why we're doing zombies in particular is just like, it was the one game I was like, it shouldn't take me too long to do. So it'd be a good way to test this out. So it's a very visual game. At least this, like, I feel like the zombies map in this game in particular. It's very colorful. Get a good amount of sounds and stuff so we can test out where I can put the audio. It's something I can just kind of play around with whenever. And, yeah, it's kind of like quick, arcadey. Like, it's long, but it's quick. Like, I'm not in, like, a prolonged story or something. So I can test this out. I'll probably also try and do a test with the Switch. I don't know what it'll be. Or if I'll just go right into the Digimon stuff. But I don't see any reason why it would be any worse or any less fine with that. I don't know if this is the guy that was following me earlier. Who was? Okay. That's a shotgun. Die. Alright. So then, why are we playing on Kino? Kino der Toten, first map in Black Ops. You get right as soon as you boot up the game. It's just a good map. It's a map I understand and know pretty easy. I can show off the strat I tend to use for it in terms of running circles. Oh shoot, did I pass the box at some point? I hope I didn't. Gonna quickly pick up this AK. Oh yes, that's pretty easy, pretty simple. And there are a decent amount of opportunities for me to A, have a long enough video where I'll get a lot of experience with the footage, as well as it probably won't go too long because I'm definitely gonna mess up at some point. I almost just died there. Awesome. Alright, we are at round 5. This is the first possible round for the dogs, which are the special enemy boss thing on this map. Somewhere over here is the meteorite. I honestly don't actually know where. I don't know if it's supposed to be in that jar. I collected the first one right at the start of the game. There are 3 meteorites on the stage, and when you get all 3, you get a song from, I believe, Avenged Sevenfold, which I probably shouldn't be going for, or else we're going to suffer copyright. And that would suck. But, oh well. I guess we'll just hold out here for a second. But yeah, I like Kino, so we're playing Kino. Another Black Ops 1 map. And that's about it. So the main gimmick of this map, at least in terms of the setup, is... It's almost like Varrooked, but everyone is together at the start of the map. And you essentially have 2 paths to the main power room, which is the stage. You can choose either or to get through, and you know, you kind of have a benefit if you have some doors shut and you have some doors open. A lot of the times I end up taking this right path, which is the upward part of the first room, whereas the other room is on the first floor and takes you on a brief stint outside. There is also the mystery box, which you can see from here when the power is on. Each of the rooms are labeled with something, and you can use that to figure out where it is. And we'll probably just run to the power. No box here. The box might be in the other room, which is very unfortunate. So we are now in the main stage area. No dogs, but since we've turned power on, the curtain opens, and this part of the stage is now open. If we didn't turn on the power, we couldn't actually get through because of the curtains. But now, aside from Juggernog, we also have the Bowie knife, which is on the wall next to Juggernaut. We've got access to the teleporter. You have to activate its 2 steps first, which is very simple. Every time you use it, you go to the teleporter, prepare it for the link, go back to spawn, and then you link it with the teleporter that you arrive in. And then you can use the teleporter again. No cost or anything, you just use it. It sends you to the top part of the projector's screen up there. And you are essentially given the ability to pack-a-punch or throw grenades down at the stage and kill zombies that don't know what to do. I think it worked better in Black Ops than it does in this version, at least, because I feel like the zombies are overall smarter. So as soon as you start teleporting back, they're like, oh, time to run to the main room. Time to kill you as soon as you spawn in. But in the original Black Ops, that was the coolest part. It was just like, yeah, just throw grenades at all the zombies. It's like a free party. It's like a reward for getting all the way there, which is awesome. Okay, I have no bullet. I'm going to save the pistol for now. I'm probably going to upgrade it. Alright, so on that wall, we bought the ICR. In Black Ops 1, it was the M16. Still a very good weapon, though, and the nice thing is it is not triple burst. So the main strategy, at least in Black Ops 1, as well as in this one, I guess, is you're going to run a circle in this direction. You're going to use this as your wall gun, and then you kind of have whatever else as your secondary, whether it be the ray gun or the thunder gun. And you're going to run in a circle like this, and then you're going to fire at all the zombies over here. This box is a little interesting, though. As you can see, the zombie actually ran around the box when I was over here instead of running towards me. In Black Ops, they didn't do that. This is an update to whatever the AI is, I guess. They found a path around it, so you have to be a bit more cautious. The best thing to do is to stay about here, because they'll still run towards you since you're right here. And then you slowly fade back, and then you run this way. And aside from that, you just kind of run a circle, be careful where the enemies are. You got to be careful about this little area, because it can be a choke. But aside from that, that is that. It's a pretty simple run around. We are now on the dogs round. A bunch of dogs that are pretty weak will run at you, and when you kill all of them, you get a free max ammo, and you get to move on to the next round. All right. Got some pistol rounds. Got new rounds of my ICR. All right, so the ICR has now been linked. We're going to run all the way back over here. Did I just feel a rumble in my phone? Okay, that wasn't my phone. I wasn't sure if that was my phone or if it was the controller, because I have my phone in between my legs in my chair, and my controller is right on top of it. So I felt the rumble in my hand through the controller. All right, so now we have the teleporter open. Just have to hold square to use it. A very good way to start a round, especially with other people, but it doesn't really matter, is you start the round in the teleporter. You kill as much as you kind of can. And then as soon as you start to feel like you're getting overwhelmed by zombies in the teleporter, you teleport out of there. The electricity is there to kill off all the zombies in one hit as you teleport to safety. Right there, I picked up some bouncing betties off the wall. In Black Ops 1, they were claymores. But those are essentially little traps. You get 2 per round. It kind of replenishes itself like grenades. And you can just kind of set them in areas. And then the zombies will trip them and get very much hurt. I'm going to skip that nuke for now. I want to see if we can get a little more zombie shoot. I'm still trying to figure out like a good place for the webcam as well as the microphone. Because right now the camera is still kind of obscured by... Oh, I missed it. It's still kind of obscured by the microphone. Oh, yeah, they were all starting to walk around. And that would have been bad. It kind of messes with my ability to kind of shoot all of them at once. I was going to say, I probably should bring out the pistol on insta-kill. Just because it's not going to be doing anything else. Like, I like the angle it's at. I like this angle. You get to see the Trinitron in the background. Maybe I should, like, raise it a little more. If I had something on this right side here, I could have it on to make it face a bit more towards the screen. Because I don't want it, like, direct. But I don't want it, like, direct this way or this way. I like kind of the side view. But if it looks like I should do something else, please let me know. And I will move it around, and it'll be a nice little experiment for the time to come. It's weird having this again. Because at least, because when I had my older webcam, it wasn't too bad. Then when I was using my laptop's webcam, I was forced into one direction, which was just straightforward since it was out of my laptop. But now I have like an actual choice. It came with a tripod, as well as like a little latch for the computer. So if I wanted to, I could connect it to the top of one of the monitors. And so the interesting thing. So this is a Logitech webcam. It was so like there's a Logitech logo on it. So using my brain, I went, okay, probably the straight way up for this webcam is where the logo is straight up, right? Well, no. It's actually on its side, and you have to make it go sideways for that logo, where the L for Logitech is on the bottom, and then the word spells on the way up. I don't know why they did that. I don't know who thought that was a cool idea, but it was kind of stupid. All right. Now, we are hearing a little bit of ambient noise. I don't know if... I mean, I'll try and edit it to make it clearer. But I feel like a difference between this game and Black Ops 1 is... In Black Ops 1, I feel like there were certain ambient noises that you couldn't really hear that I'm pretty sure were in there. You can hear a lot of, like, cries and other things. Just miscellaneous things in the background on this map that I don't think... Either they weren't in Black Ops 1 or they were very low in Black Ops 1, so I never really noticed them. It's a nice little touch here. I'll try and what I do, because I know when they did the Ascension game, I didn't really change up my spot. So I'll try and figure out a few other spots here, depending on how long this goes, where we can try and hold out so we're not just running around here. But I'm pretty sure this is like the best spot for it. There's a lot of space to maneuver. There's a few chokes, but for the most part, you're pretty good. There's also just running the entire map, which you can definitely do. I don't know if we saw it on Ascension, actually. But we have these, like, crawly guys on the floor and on the walls. Those are the Nova Crawlers, introduced in Black Ops 1. When you kill them, they, like, shoot a little puff of Nova gas. And those can kill zombies that are in its immediate vicinity, but they also do damage to you. Kind of like dropping a bomb for, like, martyrdom in multiplayer. Alright. Kill this last zombie. We're going to hold out here for a second. I'm going to go pick up the Bowie knife. The Bowie knife, I believe, is a one-shot till round 13. Here it is.
An honorable weapon.
Oh, I thought I had a camo on this. I guess I didn't. So it's a good-ish weapon. Like, I probably could have gotten it in round 8, and then I could have just kept knifing everything. The issue is you kind of make yourself a bit vulnerable. Oh, it's not. It's a two-hit kill right now. Okay. You kind of make yourself vulnerable when you use it, which is unfortunate. Because you're just, like, right up in their face. And unless you have, like, a really fast weapon to switch back to, it could be very scary. Alright, we're holding out here for a second. And then I'm going to go take the teleporter and pack punch my M1911. Alright, we are in. The little teleport kills them. Here's our teleport screen. And here we go.
Consequences will never be the same.
Alright, Mustang and Sally. So up here, you actually can just throw frags at all the zombies down here. And then to just add to the fun, there are more frag grenades on the wall.
It's a death beast.
Unfortunately, I don't think it works as well in this game. I feel like they don't really spawn out as much when you're up here. In Black Ops 1, though, this was a ton of fun. There was also a way to get on this ledge. You might not be able to in this game, but you could get on the ledge. Okay. So, what just happened? So, when you teleport out of that room to get back to spawn, there is a chance where you spawn into one of several... Oh, God. One of several rooms. And in those rooms, there are a chance to find a film strip. Or just like a whole film wheel. And what you can do with those is you can put them into the projector back in the teleporter when you next go up there. And you can put them in there, and it'll change what is on the screen in the theater. So I'll make sure to do that next time. I don't think it's like 100% confirmed if you can do that every time you teleport up. Sometimes you're in a room and there's not one there. Sometimes you're in a room and there's a power-up. But... yeah, so that's just it doesn't really do much. It just adds some scenes up here, which I believe are either hints at story things or reminiscent of past maps. It's a interesting little detail that you just are like, oh yeah, let me get this up real quick. Now, as you can see, there's smoke coming from the teleporter. It has to cool down before you can use it again. And once it is done cooling down, it will allow you to open the link again. Yeah, teleporter is cooling down. So once that's fixed up, then we'll link it back up so we can teleport again. Oh, I'm almost out of bullets. Okay. We'll probably have to use it pretty quickly. Up here on the podium, there is a turret. And we saw that in Ascension in the last game. And that just shoots all the zombies. Though, it's in a weird spot because it's center, so it's great. But the issue is that it's like you're in a position where if it's firing at a zombie that's around you, it could end up hitting you. And that could be very upsetting. Alright, we got a dog round, so I'm going to hold off on the teleport. Over here in this door, we've got 2 traps. We got one here and one here. It activates the trap up there. It's an electrical one. Ow. I got to be careful about using this thing. I could end up blowing myself up. Boom, shakalaka. These guns can be so brutal. So, the Mustang and Sally are a dual-wield weapon. So, instead of having an aim-down sight, or ADS, like we have with this gun, you have 2 triggers. So, your R1 and your L1, or if you use the regular control nowadays, it's R2 and L2. you will fire a shot from each respective gun. So if I hit R1, I will fire from the right gun. If I hit L1, I'll fire from the left. I have it switched to the old PS3 style because that's just what I'm comfortable with. You have grenades and special grenades on the triggers, and then you have the shooty shoots on the regular shoulder buttons. Is that kind of dumb? And would you not expect the trigger to be the thing that shoots the gun? Yes. But it's what I'm used to, so it's what I do. Alright, level up. Very nice. Now on this, I do have a red dot, but I also have a laser sight. Laser sight helps with your accuracy when not aiming down sight. So when firing from the hip... Ooh, he came from the side. Which I think is helpful if you're more just running and gunning. So when you aim down your sight, for a lot of guns, you will move very slow. So having that laser sight can be very helpful to continuing to run around. Just burring down these zombies. They were not ready. A burr. I really like the death machine. It's like a power-up because it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I can just hold down the shoot button and then everything go boom. All right. That should be about everything. Oh, here's one guy. We're probably at like the very end of the round, so let's open up some of these other doors. I could also get some perks, but let's head this way. All right. Brimstone to Damnation. This is another box location. Outside, we are now in the sunlight. It is, in fact, the daytime. Get some double tap. And there is a box location here. You can see it over here. Ooh, the SVG. I will just say, I love snipers in zombies. They're so fun. Like, they give you no points, but they're so much fun. So there is one more room over there. That also leads to the stage. It's like the, it's not the dressing room. It's like the, maybe like, electrical room. It has a lot of stuff in there. The projectionist room, actually, up there, that was the first door we opened all the way up there where that part of the high rise is. Or the high seats. So you can actually see the room for the projector there, but you cannot open it. That dude had all sorts of Nova gas on him. How about we go for a little adventure? This map is pretty small, all things considered, especially since it's one big loop with two smaller loops that make it whole. But there's just kind of a lot of stuff to kind of just move around in. Oh, I'm getting struck from the back. I missed. Okay. Okay, we've got a slight problem. Gonna switch to the pistols, get that little bit of mobility. Just use it. Yeah, so over here, that door over there is actually what leads to the projection room, where we do the thingy. Yeah, so on those pictures on the wall there, you can actually interact with them with square, even though the game doesn't outright tell you. That was really scary. And each character you play with, we are playing with the 4 of the Aether group. Takeo, Dempsey, Nikolai, and Richtofen. They each have their own interactions with those, their own voice clips, with every picture on that wall, which features everyone except Richtofen, I think? It also has a blank picture in there as well.
I will rid the earth of this plague.
That shot? Kind of nice. How did I get that, man? I was scoped on an entirely different person. Just getting those headshots.
takes the
Got
discipline
58 right
to be
now.
surrounded by your foes.
All right, so I probably should have picked up what's it called? Speed Cola. That would have been probably pretty smart. The double tap, I believe, right now is actually helping me with every time I cock this gun after I shoot a bullet. I believe that is a little bit faster with the double tap. All right, where are the zombies
That will
at?
hold them up all right.
That was a collateral. I'm not even sure how I got that. 2 for the price of 1. Did I activate the teleporter? I did. Okay. So right next to the stage here is the dressing room. We were in here a little bit. The KN's right over there. There's also a box location here. Back over here in the Speed Cola room is a very big room. It's pretty helpful for holding in earlier rounds. There's the main door there. There's the window here, the window over here, and then there's the window up there with a shotgun next to it. I think it's the Argus in this game. It was the stakeout in Black Ops, I remember. So that has been the path that I probably take most often. I don't know if it's here still, but the MP40 is in the Speed Cola room. God, the sounds are so visceral. Oh, yeah, I definitely whiffed that one. God, it's just so satisfying using this gun. All right, we're gonna go on another trip. Just gonna clear the way. It's on this side, right? Yep, activate that trap. That is an electrical trap. Every single zombie that's running into that is dead as he can be. Shoot, that reminds me of when was I doing it? So I was out of a car for the last week or so. I got it back the other day. I had an issue with one of my sensors as I was driving out to Orlando, which was awful, by the way. My parents had to drive all the way out to Orlando to come pick me up. But I got it. I got whatever the problem was fixed. And I'm driving back, and I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, you know what I haven't like listened to it in a while, and I can't remember the full lyrics to? The song Danny Boy. And it's a very pretty song, but getting to listen to it again, it's very pretty. There's like a lot of ways you can play with the song, the tempo, and the overall movement and structure of it, but still keep it just as moving. It's just a very, very good song. But I remember I was listening to it on the car ride back, and I think I listened to it maybe like 3 times because I was like trying to remember the lyrics to it and just like the different swells and the crescendos and the decrescendos that can be in that song are just so powerful. It's just been like, man, that's some top tier like soloist music right there. Ow. Alrighty. Reload that gun. I meant to use the teleporter, but I didn't. But we've got 3 perks. We got 1 more perk slot left. I don't know if I'm going to use Quick Revive. Probably not. Considering that I don't want to be here all day. I would like to just see how far we can get on the 1 life. So I might pick up Mule Kick. Mule Kick, one of the perks that was added in the last DLC for Black Ops 1 to every map. Lets you hold 3 guns. It's pretty cool. Die, doggy. I'm gonna get this. I'm not getting this.
You may not take me.
Kaboom, point blank explosion. Oh shit, he lived that? Or did I just miss? Oh, I'm dead.
So I missed.
That was unfortunate. Alright. Well, you hate to see it, but that was pretty funny. Oh, man. Thank you guys for watching. I hope everything turns out well in the recording overall. Definitely a much shorter game, that one. But yeah, next time, hopefully we'll be able to, I don't know, we'll probably play a different map on zombies just whenever I feel like it again. But now that we have this, we have an actual, like, setup again, which is sick. Do I... So that's pretty cool. Thank you so much for watching this video. Oh, I'm now at level 35. My ICR's got to level up, and I got some dividium. Dividium. But yeah, let me know how everything looks, how everything feels, if you're having a good day. I hope it stays good. And I'm now going to get this ready for upload and to view all the things. And yeah, I'm excited to finally get back to playing some of the other HD stuff we have on the channel right now. So have a good rest of your day. Bye. Hey, I need to...